Hello. I have for quite some time wanted to prepare a series of videos with showing my experiences and explaining the experience of people who suffer with a mental illness. There's a lot of medication changes and therapy and visits to the psychiatrist and inability to find the medication or be able to afford the medication. But it takes quite a while to be able to prepare a video so that it will be uh, accepted by iReport, CNN's iReport, because that's an initial first step that is important. So that with their approval, then more people, I believe, would be more likely to view the video, but also to begin to participate with their comments regarding the video. In doing so, in the last 2 or 3 days, I was trying to find information that would define how much of the violence by a person with mental illness is perpetrated with a gun. If it's a 0.5% or 1%, then the other 3% are not as violent as the public or the news media or prominent people continue to explain in the media. And so, in doing so, I came across an article that explained the violence of heterosexual couples and uh, homosexual men and lesbian couples. And it was quite frankly shocking. Uh, the heterosexual couples, the women experienced 21.1% violence in their household, and 7.4 men uh, experienced violence in their household, which didn't surprise me. I mean, I had an idea that's about what the percentage was based on a lot of the news that's been going on since these football players were found to be in violation of, or in actually criminal laws. And then it gave the same thing for homosexual males and lesbians, and the homosexual males were 26.4 likely to experience violence from an intimate partner, and but 44% of lesbians reported that they had experienced intimate partner violence. And I thought, gosh, I mean, I had no clue that was, because I've always heard that, gay households were a lot more comfortable with the situation, calmer, those kinds of things. So in hearing that and thinking about the ban on same-sex marriage in North Carolina, I said, that's going to put children, because homosexuals are obviously can adopt children and actually can have their own children if they find a way to bring that about. And so I called and I called all the local news channels to say were they aware of those particular statistics. And oh, by the way, that was from the heterosexual was from the Justice Department, U.S. Department of Justice, and the other one was from the CDC. So both reputable agencies and also federal agencies. And so the news media seemed like they were just not concerned, and that was disheartening. And uh, then I uh, called the offices of the senators and emailed the governor and the General Assembly and emailed again the senators, and uh, and so of course I haven't heard from them. But anyway, so the ruling was supposed to be uh, uh, given out of the Greensboro Federal Court, and they had the information but had not ruled at this point. They were going to rule next week. Today, the Asheville Federal Court overturned the ban on same-sex marriage. And I thought, I mean, that's to me, and I read the definition, almost anarchy. I mean, you're ignoring, one federal court is ignoring a case that is being heard by another federal court. And I just think it's just dangerous, or we're just not paying attention to the fact that we'll be putting children into a situation whereas almost half the households that will adopt children or have children are going to be at risk to experience or at least witness and then possibly experience violence. And I just think that I really don't have any more to say but that. I hope that people will listen to this and that they will share it with people, because, where have we gotten to when we're putting children at risk of violence based on, statistics developed by the federal agencies? If this was a conservative administration, or these offices were conservative, I could certainly, I still wouldn't be able to reconcile it. So again, I hope that you will share this video, and I appreciate you listening to it, and hopefully I will begin to put out more videos with regard to how to remove the stigma from people who have a mental illness, who, like myself, have fought in a war, have a family, have a career, had a career. I'm retired now, and thank you very much.